Hello again, and welcome to this week's online story time. My name is Miss Bev, and today we're going to be talking about trains. Let's get things started. Let's listen to the book Pete the Cat's Train Trip, written by James Dean and read by Phil Marvel.
Pete the Cat's Train Trip. Pete the Cat is going to visit his grandma. He gets to ride on a train. Pete's mom buys 3 tickets. She gives 1 to Pete and 1 to his brother Bob. Pete looks up at the big board. "Our train's leaving at 10 o'clock, he says. A train speeds by. "That's a cargo train," Bob tells Pete. Pete's train has arrived. "All aboard," calls the conductor. Pete's mom finds 3 seats. "I can't wait to see Grandma," says Bob. "I can't wait to explore the train," says Pete. The conductor comes to collect the tickets. Pete hands over his. "I love trains," said Pete. "I'll show you around," says the conductor. Pete follows the conductor from the car to the car as the floor rumbles under his feet. "Wow," Pete says when they get to the caboose. "We're going over a bridge." Pete sees his mom and Bob. They are at the snack bar. "I got this for you," says Bob. Pete follows the conductor. He goes to the front of the train. "Come in," says the engineer. "Wow," Pete says. The engineer shows him the engine. The engineer shows Pete the train's brakes. "There's a tunnel up ahead." They go through the tunnel, and Pete gets to honk the horn. "Toot, toot!" Everything is light again. "Thanks for showing me around," says Pete. On his way back to his seat, Pete stops and makes new friends. They live in different towns. They are getting off at different stops. Pete plays games. A little kid wears his hat. Pete sings a song. What a groovy ride. "We get off at the next stop," says Pete's mom. "Toot, toot!" Pete looks out the window and sees Grandma! Pete is the first one off the train. Pete's grandma gives him a big hug. It feels good. Pete loves riding the train, but he loves his grandma even more. Then,
Here's a finger play I found. It's called Choo-Choo Train. Let's do it together. Here's a little choo-choo train chugging down the tracks. Now it's going forward. Now it's going back. Now the bell is ringing, ding, ding. Now the whistle blows, toot, toot. What a lot of noise it makes everywhere it goes. Next, we're going on a virtual train ride with conductor Mr. Tim. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Hello, this is Mr. Tim, and I want to show you my train set. And we're going to start with the first one that's going to start moving, hopefully in a minute, a second. This is the red and white 1776, and she is pulling state cars. The first state she's pulling is the first state, Delaware. Then we have Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, and North Carolina, and Rhode Island. That is 12 of the 13 original states that made up the United States. There's one missing. See if you can figure later which one it is. Now you're looking at the red caboose, which brings up the end. Let's see if we can get the cars to start coming around again. Okay, as we move down the layout, I'll first show you my airplane. That's an old passenger plane. It has just 2 engines on it. And you see in the background, you see the mountain that I painted to go with my layout. Now, down on the layout, you see cars everywhere. Here are some ponies and horses. Here is a ore car. This hauls rocks from the mountain. Down the layout, you see the big tunnel. You see the train lined up going through the tunnel. Then you see a bridge, which is from Pennsylvania, and I put it on the layout, and I have cars going through it, and then I have a nice big truck that's getting ready to go on the bridge. Now, things are real crowded this time of the year because a lot of people are going to the beach. And the theme of my layout up here is going to the beach. And so you see people out of their cars. There's a pink car and a green pickup truck and a white convertible. And these people are all waiting for the rest of the cars to move on down the layout, which goes underneath the airplane and out the other side. And that's the story of the upper layout. Now I have 2 layouts here, and now we're going to go to the lower layout. And the first thing you will see is a problem. And the problem is that cow. And he is on the track. He always gets out of his pen and gets on there when I'm not in the room. So let's move him away from danger of getting run over by this locomotive, which has a cow catcher on it. But we don't want that to hit him. So we'll put him over here in the pen with Wilbur and the llama. And hopefully he'll stay there for a while. Now you can see here the children are getting ready to go back to school. Things have gone back to normal, and everything's normal on this layout. So normally we have school, and they're lined up to go in. Now we're going to see if we can get this locomotive to run. And I'll turn it up. First we'll have to hear the whistle. The real sound of this steam locomotive. Now we're going to see if she'll go. There she goes. This locomotive is pulling passenger cars, so as she comes around, see if you can see the people in the cars. There's one coach and another coach, and this has a Vista Dome on top of it, and that's the in-car, the observation car. Here she comes. She's going around the little village. And that is the end.
That was so much fun. Now let's sing a song called The Wheels on the Train. It's to the tune, The Wheels on the Bus. Let's go. The wheels on the train go clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. The wheels on the train go clickety-clack on the railroad tracks. The engine on the train goes chug, 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 chug. The engine on the train goes chug, chug, chug on the railroad tracks. The conductor on the train says, ticket please, ticket please, ticket please. The conductor on the train says, ticket please, on the railroad tracks. The people on the train go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the train go up and down on the railroad tracks. The whistle on the train says toot, 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 toot. The whistle on the train says toot, toot, toot on the railroad tracks. Let's make a fun name train picture now. You need construction paper, cotton balls, a black marker, a glue stick, and scissors. Now, depending on how many letters you have in your name will depend on what size paper you want to use, either one piece or two pieces. If you need to put them together, you just put them together and tape them down the center like this. I'm just going to be using one. To make your engine, you want a large rectangle like this and a small rectangle, a triangle, and a square, and a little piece that looks like this. And then for the cars is your name. So however many letters you have in your name will determine how many that you put there. My name has 3 letters in it. So go ahead and write them on the cars. Like that. Okay, let's get started. So to start, you want to draw the tracks at the bottom of your page like that. Okay. And let's start putting it together. All right, so first, the square goes here with a triangle up top. That's the smokestack. Now the large rectangle. The small rectangle is the window. And the little piece that goes up to the top. And now the name. My first letter is B. My second letter is E. And my last letter is V. And that spells Bev. Right, now we need the wheels. You need 2 wheels for the engine and 1 wheel for every car you have. Right, now we're going to use the cotton balls to be the smoke. Choo-choo! This train is done. Now you have to have a snack later today, so let's make a train snack. For the tracks, I'm going to be using pretzels. And carrot sticks. For the wheels, I'm using grapes. For the cars, I'm using graham crackers. For the smokestack, I'm using cheese. For the windows, I'm going to use M&Ms, so I'm going to use some icing. You could also use cream cheese. And for the smoke, I'm going to use ranch dressing, or you could also use Cheerios. And there you have it, toot toot, what a yummy treat. I hope you've had fun with trains today. I would love to see what you've made along with us. Please post a picture and tag us in it on Instagram at MT Library and on Facebook at Milton Public Library, Milton, Delaware. You can also use the hashtag MiltonPLDEST. Thanks for watching. I miss you all and can't wait to be back together soon. Stay safe and be well. Bye.